Alright, got more Friday Night Pokemon here, and it's another roulette from the bin against GhenghisCon. Starts off with the Gyarados, which is a pretty okay lead, and I start off with the Dugtrio, which is a good guy to get in roulette, but not so hot as a lead. Rock Slide is on this guy's moveset, so I figure, a switch is sort of obvious. I'm just gonna hit him, and if he wants to Dragon Dance, he'll have damage on him. He actually ends up to taunt. I would assume predicting a switch into some sort of wall. But nope, I just I get a little bit of damage on him, and now I'll switch out. However, thankfully he didn't DD, so he actually proceeds to Waterfall rather than Dragon Dance, which is pretty fine since I got an Electric type dude in here, and I still kind of get wrecked by Waterfall, which makes me not so happy. But I will be able to do something to scare him off. I think this guy has Hidden Power Rock. For some freaking reason, I thought that was a good idea. He ends up to switch into an electric resistant dude, and I think this falls as Discharge, so that would make it, what, like 60 power resisted, I guess. So I guess HP Rock was the better choice, but paralyzing that might have been good too. Go ahead and U-turn out since I'm faster, and because I'm an intelligent person, I see a grass type, my first thought is to go to a water type, but I actually went to him as Sleep Powder fodder since this guy is... I don't even think he's a rest talker. He just has rest. I do that a lot. But anyway, he's my sleep fodder now, so whatever. I then proceed to switch into third legendary in the form of Heatran as he Swords Dances up, and this is pretty fine. I guess Venusaur can learn Earthquake, but I'm not sure if I'm Scarfed or Specs. I switch in between the two way too often. I can't make up my mind. And I'd like to go for fire. I wouldn't mind Gara coming in and getting lava plumed in the face and getting burned. But I think I'm gonna go for the safe move. Just go for Dragon Pulse. And he does send in Gyarados, so I guess Dragon Pulse is the correct play. But does some damage. And after that lefties, I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna finish him off. What do I do here? Okay, I guess I'm Scarfed, and I go for it again, and as I was sort of afraid of, I don't finish him off. Fortunately, however, Heatran is, still has that lovely high BST, and is able to take a Waterfall, even though, he's not necessarily, EV'd to. So I mean, it Stroke Zapdos for like 75%, and then it strokes Heatran for like 95%, despite being 2x effective. Like, it's crazy. Anyway, so finishes off to do with another Dragon Pulse at the expense of the majority of Heatran's HP, and sends in Quick Ball Machamp. Since I'm a champ, I should be faster than it, so I'll get some damage in on it, and that looks like okay. That should be a 2-hit KO. He misses a Cross Chop, which means Guts, and then he also has Leftovers, so that means it's not going to be a 2-hit KO unless I get some crazy high damage variation. But I guess I'll go for it. Just get it down there, and he does rest, so I guess he's a rest talk Machamp. Makes sense that she's got guts, gets the guts boost from sleep. And I'll go for another Dragon Pulse and maybe get some better damage variation. I don't know. He Sleep Talks, and Sleep Talks a Stone Edge, and it hits without assistance from No Guard. So Heatran goes down. I guess that's fine. He took out most of a Gyarados and set up a Machamp for a KO, so I suppose that's good enough job done for him. And who wants to come in next? Who wants to come in next? Oh, Larkman, yeah, he's asleep. I have a chance here to, kind of like the last roulette, or the one with Poliwrath, I got a chance to stroke a dude with Brave Bird, and gets to get a free turn, sort of free turn, to activate my Flame Orb. So I Brave Bird this thing. And it does that much without Guts, and that's a 120 power move, and I cannot explain my thought process here. I don't know what I was thinking. I get Guts, and even with the Intimidate, it still did that much off of Brave Bird, and yet a move that's base power is 20 higher, Facade being doubled to 140, before we factor in Stab and Guts, and for some reason I don't think that will kill. I don't know why I did that. Instead, my dumb self goes into Gyro Man and gets him promptly confused when the deer should be dead. But I guess the deer gets to stay alive, which will make Maria happy. So I guess it's all fine in the end. Hit myself in confusion because I'm stupid, and get knocked down to just above a life orb hit, although I think I'm scarfed in this. I think I put a scarf on him for this, or he was scarfed when I pulled him out of the box for roulette, so click some outrage, and honestly didn't even expect it to kill the Stantler for some reason, I don't know why, but it finished off the Venusaur, so at least Gyro Man got one thing dead. Wasn't a complete waste of time. I'm locked into outrage, so there's nothing I can do but sit on my hands and get vacuum waved and killed, so that's what priority's for. See a life orb on there, which I guess isn't too surprising. And who wants to come in next? I don't necessarily want the bird Larkman to take a vacuum wave. At the least, it would be less turns of burn damage I can endure. So I'll just go into Ground Man. I think Dugtrio has passable special. Anyway, I don't know how good his special defense is. It's not that good, but I figured it would be enough to live a life orb. Vacuum wave at any rate and finish off with Earthquake. He didn't even go for that, which sort of surprised me. I mean, I'd probably have max one hit of life orb left, if not kill myself right there, I think, had he gone for vacuum wave. But I guess I'll just go for Earthquake here. Don't really expect it to kill due to Intimidate, and probably didn't kill due to Intimidate. I get Confused Raid, which, I mean, I don't really know why. Probably could have just finished me off with a return or something. But of course, I hit myself in confusion again. So that makes me 1 in 3 on getting through confusion. I guess that's not horrible, but anyway. So we get back to now this thing has about half the life it had the previous time Larkman was in against it, and now I decide, okay, now it has low enough HP that Larkman should be able to kill it. So I send it in. And I would assume my Facade. There's no reason to break. Yeah, Facade. And yeah, so pretty much I just wasted 2 dudes. I mean, I guess I didn't really waste them since Flygon took out Venusaur, and then Hitmontop. No, Blaziken got knocked off by Dugtrio. So I mean, I made a 2-for-2 trade, but there's absolutely no reason I shouldn't have just left Larkman in there to kill that thing, and then I would have had Larkman and Scarf Flygon for this Starmie might have been nice. I don't know what I've got left to take it. Send in Gregor, and he's gonna live 2 of them due to lefties, but what can he do? I don't even think he has Sleep Talk, and if he does, his moves are Brine and Icy Wind. So, I mean, I guess this is Sleep from Sleep Powder. Maybe he does have Sleep Talk. I'm not even sure. Anyway, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll, I could theoretically wake up here, if I get like a 1-turn wake. I guess I'll try to wake up and go for Icy Wind. That's about the best thing I got going on. Nope, still stays asleep. If I could have Icy Winded him, then, his speed would be down, Swellow would be faster than him, Zapdos would probably be faster than him. Goes ahead and finishes me off with a crit T-Bolt, which is obviously completely irrelevant. Falzer is not going to outspeed him. Let's see if he's packs Ice Beam. Goes for Hydro Pump, actually, so I don't know if he just didn't have Ice Beam, but that was kind of risky. Gets a crit Hydro Pump anyway. But wearing him down with Life Orb. But as we know from previous videos, this Larkman is adamant and does not outspeed base 115 plus nature things. So he's going to go down to a T-Bolt. And another critical hit T-Bolt to finish the dude off when it would have been... There was so many useless crits he got. So, good game, Genghis. Wish I wouldn't have been stupid with Larkman. Might have changed things around if I had a Scarf Flygon hanging around to get an outrage on Starmie. But good game anyway. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing, and later days.